you ever wondered why one voice can shake the power of kings? Voltaire did just that. He was exiled, imprisoned, silenced, yet his words traveled faster than armies. Those who can make you believe absurdities can make you commit atrocities. Powerful, isn't it? And it came from a man who lived in an age when speaking the truth could cost you your life. In this video, we're going to explore 10 timeless lessons from Voltaire. Lessons about freedom, tolerance, laughter, and courage. These are not dusty ideas locked away in history books. They are warnings, they are weapons, and they are wisdom we desperately need today. Before we dive in, let me ask you, do you think one voice can still change the world? Let's find out together. Lesson 1. Speak truth to power. Voltaire believed words are sharper than swords. When kings demanded obedience, he demanded truth. He taught us that silence in the face of injustice is the same as surrender. His lesson? Use your voice, even if it trembles, even if it costs you, because power fears truth more than anything else. Lesson 2. Tolerance is strength. He once wrote, "What is tolerance? It is the consequence of humanity." Voltaire lived through an age of religious wars and persecution. He saw how intolerance poisoned society and tore families apart. His lesson for us is clear. Tolerance is not weakness. It is the foundation of peace. If we cannot accept differences, we cannot live free. Lesson 3. Defend the right to dissent. You've probably heard this famous line, "I disapprove of what you say, but I will defend to the death your right to say it." Though simplified, it captures his spirit. Voltaire fought for the right of others to speak, even when he disagreed. His lesson? Free speech is not about protecting popular opinions. It's about protecting unpopular ones. Because the moment dissent dies, freedom dies with it. Lesson 4. Question absurdities. Voltaire warned us. Those who can make you believe absurdities can make you commit atrocities. This wasn't just clever writing. It was a warning. He knew blind faith, whether in leaders, religions, or ideologies, can turn ordinary people into tools of destruction. His lesson? Always question, always doubt. Critical thinking is the shield that protects us from manipulation. Lesson 5. Laughter as resistance. Voltaire loved wit, satire, and humor. He mocked tyrants and priests with sharp jokes that spread faster than censorship could stop them. To him, laughter was not just entertainment. It was resistance. His lesson? Sometimes humor cuts deeper than anger. When you laugh at the powerful, you strip them of their illusion of control. Lesson 6. Cultivate independent thought. Voltaire never wanted blind followers. In fact, he mocked anyone who accepted ideas without question. To him, true freedom begins in the mind. He urged people to think for themselves, to challenge tradition, and to weigh every claim with reason. His lesson is powerful. Independent thought is the root of independence itself. Without it, we are not free men and women. We are only echoes of others' voices. Lesson 7. The fight against fanaticism. Voltaire lived in a world scarred by religious wars. He saw how fanaticism twisted faith into cruelty, burning, torturing, and silencing in the name of God. He did not attack faith itself, but the blind fanaticism that makes people cruel. His warning still speaks to us today. Beware of any belief, political or religious, that demands violence or absolute obedience. His lesson? Faith should never be a weapon. The moment it turns into one, it destroys both truth and humanity. Lesson 8. Use education as liberation. For Voltaire, ignorance was the enemy. He believed that education is the key that unlocks freedom, progress, and dignity. He wrote books, plays, essays, anything to spread ideas, even if authorities tried to ban them. His lesson for us? Never underestimate the power of knowledge. Education is not just about school. It is about learning to see clearly, to resist manipulation, and to expand our humanity. An educated people cannot be easily enslaved. Lesson 9. Defend justice, even when it's risky. Voltaire did not only write from the comfort of his study. He intervened in real cases of injustice. When Jean Calas, a Protestant merchant, was falsely accused and executed, Voltaire fought to clear his name. It was dangerous. It put him at odds with powerful institutions, but he persisted until the case was overturned. His lesson is simple, yet hard to live. Stand for justice, even when it costs you, because the cost of silence is always greater. Lesson 10. Live with courage and irony. Voltaire was not a saint. He had flaws, contradictions, even enemies. But he faced the absurdity of life with courage and with irony. When death came for him, he refused to betray his ideas, even when pressured by priests. His lesson to us? Live boldly, laugh freely, and leave the world with your integrity intact. Courage is not about never being afraid. It's about refusing to live a life controlled by fear. Voltaire lived 3 centuries ago, but his voice still cuts through the noise of today. His lessons remind us that freedom of thought is not a gift. It's a responsibility. That justice is not automatic. It must be fought for. That knowledge is the greatest weapon against ignorance. And that courage, humor, and independent thought can light the way even in the darkest times. He challenged kings. He challenged churches. He challenged fear itself. And by doing so, he left us a path to follow. The question is, will we walk it? If even one of his lessons struck a chord with you today, then carry it forward. Ask sharper questions. Stand taller for justice and never ever surrender your freedom of thought. Before you go, if you found value in Voltaire's wisdom, give this video a like, because it helps spread these ideas further. And if you want more lessons from history's greatest minds, Rousseau, Kant, Socrates, and beyond, make sure you subscribe and turn on notifications. This way you won't miss the next story that could change the way you see the world. Voltaire once wrote, "Think for yourselves and let others enjoy the privilege to do so too." Maybe it's time we finally listen.